Hello there, and in today's video we're going to be reviewing LEGO set number 40334, Avengers Tower. The one and only minifigure of this set is of course Iron Man, also known as Tony Stark. And this is a good figure. As you can see, there's no printing on the legs, which, whatever. There's one dark red arm and hand. He's got that common but nice face print, sleepyhead hair in black. I believe the torso is really the only truly exclusive thing in this set, but it is very cool. You can see that bit of white bit on the back. It's cool because he's partially suited up. I really like it. You can see the arc reactor in there. The other face print has the HUD, and that's pretty cool with that blue. And then you can take his helmet, which is just on that blue piece, and put it on there. The mask printing is nice, and then you lift it up and it looks like that. Man, this classic Iron Man helmet piece is just so good. Mine is a little loose on this copy of the figure, but this original Iron Man helmet was so much better than the newer one. I tried to figure out what armor this is specifically. I looked, and the mask shares a print with two different versions of the Mark 43. The Mark 46 and the Mark 47, but it didn't really have perfect resemblance to any of them. It's not the Mark 46. It's not the 46, it's not the 47, and I guess it could be the 43, but it's not quite that. I was thinking at first maybe it's the Mark 50 from Infinity War, judging by that thing back there, because that looks a little bit like those extra wing attachments that it had. Plus, there's the fact that it looks like nanotech. I'm honestly not sure what armor this is. I also thought maybe it's the Mark... Well, at first I thought it was the Mark 6 or the Mark 7, but I think both of them have the triangular architect. My God, I can't talk today. Arc reactors. I don't know why I said architect. I don't know. I don't know what armor it's meant to be. Maybe it's not meant to be an MCU armor, and maybe it's just one from the comics, but this is a nice figure, and I like it. It's cool, and Tony Stark is cool. In the movies, at least. I'm sure he's cool in the comics, too, but it sounds like he's done some kind of messed up things in the comics. Wow, that was a real tangent. Alright, now let's look at the build of the set. The build for the set is the Mini Avengers Tower, and I really enjoy this build. It's simple, and it doesn't really have the windows on the sides, but I really like it. I think it perfectly captures the look of the Avengers Tower on such a tiny scale like this. You got the windows, you got those triangular grill pieces up there, you got these printed 2x2 round things that have been in several sets to represent the Avengers logo on the side. It's just awesome. There's a little tiny Quinjet using Quill's guns as the wings attached to the side using a clear pole, another one of those printed pieces, and you can just display it like that if you don't want to have the Quinjet on there, and it still looks really nice. This mini Quinjet build is also very nice. This is just a really nice build. Again, it's really small, but all the grill pieces look nice. The light bluish gray and dark bluish gray, this whole section, I just really enjoy it. You get that really nice clean black base. You can actually take the tower off and display it on its own if you want. And there's this lime green 2x2 that is technically part of the tower, but always sticks to the base. The base is this piece. I don't know where this piece was first introduced, but I know it's used in green for that really kind of creepy looking Jeffrey the Giraffe poly bag from years ago. And then it's just random colors underneath. That's my favorite Lego color right there. Yeah, this is just a really nice build. Like it a lot. And what's cool is if you want to display the whole set on your shelf, you can put the Tony Stark minifigure on there. But if you don't want to display him on there, you can take it off. And if you really want to, you can do that. And I think that looks really nice as well. But I like that there's just so many different ways to display it. You can display it as one thing with the minifigure like that. You can display the minifigure elsewhere and keep it as is if you want to. You can display it as just the tower. You can display it like that. I really enjoy this thing. It's tiny, but I really enjoy it. Yeah, it's cool. I believe this was a gift with purchase. I don't remember exactly for what, but it came out in 2019. I feel like it might have been a gift with purchase for that giant, like, $200 Hulkbuster from years ago, but I could be wrong about that. Yeah, I forgot to look it up, but this is a very nice set. I think I paid like 20 bucks for it. It's not quite as nice as that giant $500 one that's not even out yet as I'm filming this video. That set looks great, by the way, but this is still pretty cool. And there was no way I was getting that thing to review. I mean, that thing is massive. I just spent $500 getting a PS5. I can't drop another 500 bucks. But yeah, this is a cool set, and I like it a lot. Now, let's look at the box and the manual. The box is pretty much your standard short, long box, but on its side, ooh! Mine is pretty damaged. Not entirely sure what happened to this. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, my box is pretty damaged, but you can still get the gist of it just fine. It says Marvel Studios, first 10 years. I like how the I and the O were a 10. Shows the set, a big old skyline there. All this information. There's the big Iron Man there. I think that on the side looks really nice, and this also looks really nice on the shelf. I'm happy this side isn't really too damaged on my box, because if you want to just display the box on a shelf like that, that looks really nice. With the Avengers logo and the Iron Man and the Marvel Studios, that's just really clean. And then on the back, it's just Tony with the helmet, and then you got the tower, and that's about it for the set, or for the box, I mean. Oh, and there's the actual size thing up there. So yeah, that's neat. But now let's look at the manual. The manual is the standard long manual, but turned on its side. Ooh! Yep, so this is cool. You got the Iron Man on there again, basically just the box art. Man, I miss when the manuals actually looked nice. Not like the ones we've had for, what, like the past year and a half now? 2 years? No, it's not been 2 years yet. It's been like a year and a half, pretty much. Yeah, I don't like how the newer manuals look with just the renders. Those kind of suck. But this manual is nice. It's got 2 bags. One's just the base and the bottom of the tower. The other one's the rest of it. And then I don't think there were any... there's no advertisements in the back. And you got the Wind Pirate back there. Yeah, not much to the manual, but a whole lot better than the ones we get now. But now let's give the set a number ranking from 1 to 10. After careful consideration, I think that overall, this is a fantastic set, especially for a gift with purchase. Not to say gift with purchases are bad. I mean, I have one really fantastic one up there, but this is a nice set. I think it's a very nice set if you like mini scale things like I do. I think it's great if you're a Marvel fan, which I also am, and it's still relatively inexpensive now. Like I said, I got mine for 20 bucks. Granted, the box is quite damaged, but it was still sealed. Sure, you could get a one for under 30 bucks sealed. So I think this is a great alternative if you don't want to get or if you can't afford the giant $500 one, or even the less expensive ones from a couple years ago and 2015. So because of all that, I'm going to give this set an 8 out of 10. I like the exclusive minifig, and it would be cool if they had the windows, but it would have been really hard to put any windows on this thing other than that at this scale. So I don't really mind that. But because of all that, yes, I see it's shaking back and forth. I can't get it to stop doing that. I'm going to give this set an 8 out of 10. I think it's nice. I especially like that it uses the older Iron Man helmet and not the less cool, newer one, in my opinion. That's about all for the review portion. I just want to quickly say at the end here, basically, the rest of the videos for this year, most of them are probably going to be recorded well before I actually post them. So if any like crazy news comes out and I'm not talking about it in those, you'll know why. Pretty much everything for my December schedule. I don't know if any of you were here on the channel, or I know a lot of you were, but we've had a lot of new subscribers this year, I guess is what I'm trying to say. May have not been on the channel since last December. And basically what I did is I filmed a bunch of my videos well ahead of time for the month of December so that I could do other things and have time for other things in the wake of the holiday season. So, just wanted to talk about that quick. The other thing is I'm trying to figure out doing gaming videos at some point. I know I would need some sort of webcam to do that, but I think it would be great to do playthroughs of various games on this channel. I'm still going to do plenty of Lego stuff since that is that's my thing. But just figured I would give everybody a little update on that and say that this is probably going to be either the last or second to last video of this year that I actually, am filming it and then posting it right after, basically. But that is all for today's video. And if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. That's about all for now. I'll see you next time.